Yeah, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to begin this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Racha Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Alright, that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. This here is the brother Amma One from the Great Millstone Camp in Trinidad, coming back to do another lesson through the Holy Spirit and power of Yahweh. Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Racha Kwadash. Alright, and what I would like to talk on, alright, get some scriptures, trying, show that Christians and what they believe in is fake, alright, because you will speak to them and they will tell you that the serpent in the garden was real, alright, it was like a real snake. You see that the reason why they say that is because they don't know the scriptures. So the name of this lesson would be, was the serpent in the garden a real snake? Or was he a man? So I will get some reference scriptures. Alright? Some reference scriptures. So what I will type up is the word vipers here. Right? Right, so the word vipers appears 4 times in the New Testament. So the first word is Matthew the 3rd chapter. The first part it appears is in Matthew the 1st chapter, the 3rd chapter, and the first verse, the 7th verse. So let me go. Matthew 3 and 7. It says, "But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his baptism, he said unto them, O generation of vipers," right? "Who hath warned you to flee from the wrath to come?" So let me look at what the meaning of the word viper is. I know why this is sticking, so hardly picking up service in where is here. Right, viper come from the Greek.
Strong's G 2191. Echidna. Echidna.
Echidna. And it means a viper, offspring of vipers, addressed to cunning, malignant, wicked men, right, of uncertain origin. An adder or other poisonous snake, literally or figuratively. An adder or other poisonous, get it right here, poisonous snake. So when John, because it was John the Baptist who was speaking here, saw the Pharisees and the Sadducees, he called them vipers, which the meaning of the word viper would go into what? A poisonous snake. So you call them snakes. That is one example. Alright, that is one example. There we go again. Viper. Right? Viper occurs in the Bible without the S, without being plural. It occurs in the Bible 4 times as well. The word viper, not the plural word. Right? But the word, the singular word. So let me read Acts 28 and 3. It says, "And when Paul had gathered a bundle of sticks and laid them on the fire, there came a viper out of the heat and fastened on his hand." That viper was a snake. Alright? that viper was a snake. Let me see what the word viper means in Hebrew. Job 20 and verse 16 says, he shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him. So let's see what that word viper means. The word viper comes from the Hebrew word
Strong's H660. F.A. F.A.
Apaya. Apaya. Apai. Apaya. Apaya. Raiha. Yeah. Apaya. Yeah. Or apai. Apai. Yeah, apai. A viper, snake. That is what it means. I just, you always try to pronounce the Hebrew that we have, because that is the real Hebrew. The modern Hebrew that they have is not the true Hebrew. We just pronounce the Hebrew abagadaha, You say za, cha, la, ta, ma. It out of the order, but you know what I mean. So these letters here, these characters is apa I. So apai, it means worthless of naught. But when you go in, that is the etymology of the word, right? But when you go before that, right? Before that, it means viper, snake, right? Say an asp or other venomous serpent, which is the same word in the Greek, same meaning in the Greek. So that is why a viper is a snake, a viper, right? But the Bible also calls men vipers, doesn't it? The Bible also calls men serpents. Matthew 10:16 says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Matthew 23 and 33 says, ye serpents and generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? So the hell represents the grave, the death, right? God, the end, when it comes, like the hell, it represents the destruction to come, right? Because it have different meanings, because it's different words. You have Gehenna, which come from when going back to the Valley of Hinnom, where Jake used to take their young ones and burn them in the fire in the Valley of Hinnom in Jerusalem. And then you have Hades, which is the grave, and you have Sha'awal, which is the grave. So to flee from the escape the damnation of hell, and look what that word the hell said. Gehenna, right? The fire. Hell is the place of future punishment called Gehenna, or Gehenna of fire. This was originally the Valley of Hinnom, south of Jerusalem, where the filth and dead animals of the city were cast out and burned, a fit symbol of the wicked and their future destruction. That's all it means, right? But the Lord was speaking to the wicked scribes and Pharisees, right? Look at here, Matthew 23 and verse 1. It says, Then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, The scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. But he was speaking about them. And he keep going on and going on, and he called them a generation of vipers and serpents. So men was called serpents, men was called vipers, which is snakes. So now when you go into the book of Genesis, the 3rd chapter, the 1st verse, and it says, Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh Basham Yahushai power had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. Right? So let me deal with that word serpent. So seeing that men were called serpents, this here should be no different. This here should be no different. This here was a man being addressed as a serpent, as a snake. Why? Because the other meaning for the word serpent, let me get, or viper, you'll get. Yeah, type it up. So, you'll get here. Right? The word is addressed to cunning, malignant, and wicked men. So this is what viper means, right? So a serpent, viper means the same thing, right? Yeah. It means the same thing. So we're going back in the book of Genesis, 3rd chapter. Now the serpent